Conducting research findings and analysis in a thesis involves gathering data, analyzing it, and interpreting the results to answer your research questions. This process requires careful planning, appropriate tools, and clarity in presenting the outcomes. The first step is data collection, where you gather information using methods like surveys, interviews, experiments, or observations. For example, if your study is about customer satisfaction, you might distribute a survey with questions rated on a scale from 1 to 5. If it's qualitative research, such as exploring the experiences of teachers during online learning, you could conduct interviews. Once you have the data, the next step is data preparation, where you clean and organize it. For quantitative data, this might involve removing incomplete survey responses or correcting errors in numerical entries. For qualitative data, you might transcribe interviews or group similar responses into themes. For example, interview transcripts were reviewed and coded. To identify recurring themes, such as challenges in adapting to technology. After preparing the data, you move to analysis, which is the core of your findings. For quantitative research, statistical tests are used to identify patterns, relationships, or differences. Tools like Excel can help with basic calculations like averages and percentages. For more advanced analysis, SPSS or Stata are widely used. For tests like t-tests, ANOVA, regression, and correlation. For example, SPSS was used to perform a t-test to compare the average satisfaction scores of customers before and after implementing the new service policy. For qualitative research, the analysis involves understanding meanings and patterns. Techniques like thematic analysis or content analysis are common. Software such as NVivo or Atlas TI can help organize and analyze qualitative data by identifying recurring themes or keywords. For instance, NVivo was used to analyze interview data, and themes such as lack of resources and time management challenges were identified. Advanced tools for quantitative analysis include R and Python, which are programming languages capable of handling large data sets and performing complex analyses like machine learning or predictive modeling. For example, R was used to create visualizations and conduct a cluster analysis to group customers based on purchasing behavior. Similarly, qualitative researchers may use CACDAS, computer-assisted qualitative data analysis software, for deeper insights. Once the analysis is complete, the findings must be presented clearly. For quantitative research, use tables, graphs, and statistical summaries. For example, the results showed that 75% of participants preferred online shopping, as illustrated in Figure 1. For qualitative research, describe the themes or patterns you identified, supported by direct quotes from participants. For instance, participants frequently mentioned flexibility as a key benefit of remote work, with one stating, "I can manage my time better with remote work." The final step is interpretation, where you explain what the findings mean in relation to your research questions or hypotheses. For example, the data suggests that customer satisfaction significantly improved after the introduction of the new policy, supporting the hypothesis that personalized services enhance customer experience. For qualitative research, you might write, "The recurring theme of technological barriers indicates a need for better training programs for teachers adapting to online platforms." Throughout the process, ensure your findings are supported by evidence and connect them back to your research objectives. Use tools and software that match the complexity of your study. Basic tools like Excel are great for simple calculations, while advanced tools like R, Python, NVivo, or Atlas.TI are ideal for handling complex data and extracting deeper insights. In summary, conducting research findings and analysis involves collecting data, preparing it, analyzing it using appropriate tools, presenting results clearly, and interpreting them meaningfully. By combining the right methods and software, you can ensure your thesis is thorough, credible, and impactful.